Alright, and I think we're live. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tuvas, and we are here in the AH-64D Apache, are going to be doing a little bit of practice. So all we're going to be doing is refining our hovering skills, using the Georgia AI to engage targets, engaging targets ourselves, having my dog be a guest speaker in the background, and all that good stuff. So let's have some fun. Alright, let's see. Been a minute. Let's see. I need primary battery. APU. Wow, that's loud. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Here, like in
hydraulic failure.
There we go. Left engine start.
Rotor RPM low.
Thank you.
Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out.
Okay. My Xbox cable keeps getting caught on my rotor pedals. Let's see. Waiting for NG to stabilize right around 65, 66%. Alright, good enough. Once NG hits 20, we'll go into idle. On the right throttle, there it is. Right throttle
Engine 2
idle.
out.
And
Engine 2 out.
silence that. Let's do a little more housekeeping. Put the bypass for now, because there's almost certainly going to be other players on this server firing off Hellfires. I don't want that thing going off every single time. Foresight, I had right about there. Enough. We're waiting for a PSI to drop to 70. And there's 70. Let's bring up the throttles. Number 1 and number 2. Okay. Goes on, turn off the APU. And now we just wait for the alignment to finish. Or whatever this is. Wait for those white numbers for 0.055 to turn green, and then we'll be good to go. So, for anyone who's joined, thank you all for joining. I hope this stream is going to be entertaining, or at least interesting. For those who don't know, yes, I am flying the AH-64D Apache with a gamepad. So far, the layout I was able to predict that I would need for the Apache has been working out. I made some minor adjustments, but more or less it's actually working out pretty well. Still hasn't changed. There we go. It's now in the green. We can take off. Go to TSD. And go to weapon. Okay. And while we're here, let's actually put the TADS video as an underlay. And then we'll go back to weapons. Alright, cool. Alright. What targets do we have available to us? We have waypoint 4, waypoint 3, waypoint 2, and I think waypoint 1 is all the way down here. You know what? I don't think I've actually attacked waypoint 1 yet. Could do that. Or we could go for waypoint 2 and see how much damage we could do here. Let's go for waypoint 2. That looks like a lot more targets and no one's going there. Okay, cool. Excuse me. Hey, Delta. What is the blue dot? The blue dot is where my eyes are looking. So it's an eye tracker. So if I look right at the center of the screen, that's where I'm looking. If I look bottom right, bottom left, top right. It's just so you know where I'm looking at the time. It's not like super precise, but it gives you a general idea of like the area I'm looking at the very least. It seems to be more accurate at the center of the screen and slightly above, but down below it's super off. Like, right now I'm looking dead at my cursor. So if I do that, I'm looking right at my cursor. So if I slowly bring it up, you'll see that it gets more and more accurate the higher up I go. So it's not perfect, but you know, it works. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and go to waypoint 2. Let's go route, direct, waypoint 2. And we'll also set the acquisition source to waypoint 2 so that George slaves the TADS to that location. Alright. Park and brake off. Force trim up so that we engage our SAS and we fly in that direction. Alright, cool, let's do it. Wow, sorry, excuse me. I just had cereal and all that milk I just had. Ugh. Oh, that is way too much torque. What am I doing? Jesus. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. Alright, and we're on our way to waypoint 2. Let's see what kind of damage we could cause. Retrim for this position, then we'll refine it a little more. Let's continue getting some altitude because we need to be able to see our targets as we roll in. And what I think we'll do is we'll do kind of like run-in missile shots. So we'll run in, fire a shot off from further away, get closer and closer, and then we'll turn back as we get too close and risk getting shot. Wow, sorry, excuse me once again. Jesus. There's like phlegm in my throat. We'll hit about 1,000 feet or so. Then we'll level out. There we go, bringing the nose down, increasing airspeed. Let the automatic stabilizer control kick in as well. Alright, let's bring up the George menu. Alright, so let's go ahead and tell him to use Hellfires.
Pausing Hellfire.
Thank you. And slave to that acquisition source.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Very nice. Fine, so just trucks and undefined. Screw it, let's just go with the first one. Hey Abdullah, how's it going?
Raised and stored.
Yeah, say, man. Welcome back to the stream.
Roger, engaging.
Wow. All the way from out here? There's no way. We're at 22 kilometers. Why would you... There's no way. Can he shoot from 22 kilometers away? Okay, let's find out. There's no way. They can't. Okay, yeah. It just... Oh, wait, what? Excuse you? What? God damn it. So apparently, George targeted a friendly asset. God damn it. I didn't realize that. Let's set my acquisition source to the TADS so I can see what he's looking at. So he's looking at that. Okay, so let's just have him slave to what we're looking at instead. We'll do that.
Slaving.
Okay, so he doesn't see anything yet. Was I reading that wrong? Oh yeah, I was reading that wrong because it's like 22 kilometers to where I wanted to go, but it was only like a few kilometers to that he just launched on. Jesus Christ. Hey, Safmo. Yeah, that is my dog in the background. He's being a little jerk. He's trying to defend the home from the oppressive neighbors and their dogs. He's standing up for all doggo kind against the other doggos, I guess. That didn't make any sense. Okay, let's try this again.
Deslaving.
Still nothing? Yeah, still nothing. So I'm pretty sure there's targets out here that we need to be careful
And
about.
deslaving.
But we can't see them yet.
Deslaving.
There we go. APC.
Target stored.
Let's see if he can engage from this far out. Be kind of interesting. Hey, Aki. You have a mapping video with the Xbox. So not for the Apache. I have a layout for the Apache, but no video. I am still practicing with it before I actually go through with creating a video, because then I might find some optimizations further down the line.
Negative. That's too far.
Okay, yeah. So he does tell me that's too far, because it's more than 10 kilometers out. But yeah, what I normally do before I create a video is I get familiar with the aircraft, and then I create a binding video. That way I know that the binding I'm setting up is at least somewhat optimized. I feel like the Apache's in a good state so far, but I mean, I still need to practice just to make sure. Hey, Aqua, how's it going? Hey, at least you caught it. Alright, so we're still 11 kilometers out. Let's see if he can engage yet.
Negative. That's too far.
Yeah, okay. Let's see what the limit is. So we're at 10.9 kilometers. We'll keep on going forward. And there it is.
Negative. That's too far.
Nope, maybe not. So 9.9 is too far. We'll go with 9 next.
Negative. Out of range.
Yep, still too far. And 8 kilometers.
Negative. That's too far.
Nope, still too far. Yeah, thanks very much. I'll see if I can help out at some point, but if you want, at the very least, I have a
Engaging.
image. Oh wow, 7 kilometers. Holy crap. Okay, well, there you go. He can fire at least from 7 kilometers at 1,000 feet or so. Shack.
Target destroyed.
New target.
Deslaving. Target stored. Firing.
Come on, fire, fire, fire. Waiting for that square.
Firing.
There it is. Okay, we're getting. Oh, yep, we're getting too close. We just took fire. Hopefully, we can keep guiding that. Okay, let's.
And I'm deslaved.
All right, cool.
Target stored.
Target stored. Now we know what to hit because it's shooting at us. Any updates on future plans on planes on the working on controller coming up? No current plans at the moment. I think the first thing that's going to be on the horizon is probably going to be the Apache, just because, you know, it's the new hotness and all that. But of course we'll have to wait and see how my practice runs and all that turn out. So once I get pretty comfortable with the Apache, then I'll put together an Xbox controller for that, you know, Xbox/PlayStation. And after that, I don't know. Probably one of the 3 modules. So, well, I mean, I guess that makes it only like one option for that. So probably the TF-51 Mustang. Show what it can really do on online servers, and then provide a controller guide for that. And I don't know. It's whatever I feel like doing after that. Did you find the IHAD's bore sight aligning confusing yet? Yeah, it was confusing at first, and then I realized I had to align the 3 circles so that they're all centered around each other, and also the center of the cross of my IHADs. I didn't realize I had to do that as well on top of that. So once I figured that out, then everything worked. Alright, let's turn back around. We're at... actually kind of hard to tell where we're at, but the acquisition source is... looks like 7.5 kilometers away, or is that the waypoint? No, that's waypoint 2. Oh no, he lost it. No, you're supposed to store that target. Oh wait, yeah, if you store the target, then it should be available on the list of targets, right? Because he said lasing and then stored. I'm gonna get this aligned a little bit. There we go. Let's go acquisition. Oh wait, no, not acquisition. Let's go TADS. Let's go to not navigation, but attack. Go to coordinates. Go to waypoints. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know where it is. I could have sworn that once we go into the attack mode and then go to coordinates, these would have become... okay, well, regardless. Let's do this.
Slave.
Oh, I see it. I see it. It's right there.
And I'm deslaved.
There it is.
Target stored.
Alright, we're gonna knock these foos out. What? He doesn't actually store the targets? Ah, that's lame.
Roger, engaging.
There we go. Good kill.
Target destroyed.
Alright, cool. We took out one of the AAAs there. The other one I think is a ZSU because it puts out way more fire when I get closer. So the first one I think was a flat cannon. Then the second one is probably going to be the like the ZSU or whatever it is. Oh my god. No, that still looks like a flat cannon. Because it's just like pop, 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 just kind of shots instead of... Oh my god. That's scary. I still sometimes... Oh my god, why am I still being shot at? What the hell? Okay, you know what? Fine, screw it. We're gonna get into a hover from this range and see if we can just take pot shots off at him from a standstill. But you know, without crashing and dying because we're trying to get into a hover from a moving position. There we go. Let's arrest our movement, increase our collective so it doesn't get too far down in vertical speed, and trim. Just trying to get the trim just right, while also holding the correct attitude for maintaining hover. Again, this is practice. There's trim setting for rudder. Let's nose back so we can arrest our movement. Increase collective to account for the arrested movement. Wow, we're being shot at already. Looks like he's unable to reach us, though. Those look pretty scary. Despite that, though, okay, yeah, he can definitely reach us. And I just heard us take damage, so let's go ahead and move away. See no warnings that we've taken damage. We should be okay. Hey, Stay Lane Bro. How's it going? Welcome. Alright, so looks like we can't come to a hover because if we do, we risk getting shot at because those flat cannons apparently have some serious range. So we're going to ignore that and just go straight for waypoint 2. So let me go back to setting that as the acquisition source. Waypoint 2, then we'll slave.
And deslaving.
There we go.
Target is stored.
We'll turn towards that target. Hopefully he's able to get it. I have a bad feeling about this. I developed a somewhat decent strategy for some... Hey man, if you can't hover, you can always do the run-ins. Just fly straight towards the target, launch off a couple, then turn away before you get into danger range. Is he even targeting anything? I don't think he is.
And I'm deslaved.
What do you mean deslaved?
And I'm deslaved.
There we go.
Target is stored.
Waiting for the shoot cue, saying that we're in parameters. Not sure why the what's called the Hellfire. I keep wanting to call them Mavericks. Why the Hellfires take a little
Roger,
bit
engaging.
to be ready. That should die any second. And obviously the
Target destroyed.
the faster you fly to the target area,
Target
the
stored.
less time you'll have to get shots off. So if you want to get more shots off, don't fly at 100 and something knots. Come on.
Engaging.
Okay, we'll start slowly turning away. That Hellfire should hit pretty quickly. Uh-oh. Come on, buddy. You can hold on. Hold on target. Hold on target. No, it missed. Okay, apparently George doesn't like movement. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're taking fire. We're taking fire. The autopilot systems are not nearly the same as far as I can tell in the Apache versus the K-50. To be fair, I don't use the K-50 much, so I'm actually probably one of the worst people to ask, but from when I was playing with the K-50, I find it much easier to fly the Apache using its autopilot slash, forced, it's what it really is forced trim options compared to the K50s. So that's all I have to go by. So for instance, as Aqua is saying, the only real trim options we have available to us is force trim up, which is like, just regular force trim in most helicopters. Force trim left, which is attitude hold, and then that's it. Eventually we'll get altitude hold, and then eventually we'll get hold modes reset, which is the down position on the force trim hat. Jumped into this from the K50. Yeah, the torque is a lot to deal with, especially compared to the K50. We'll just have to get used to playing with the rudder pedals. Not impossible, but it's definitely a challenge. One tip I do have is if you're starting up the aircraft for the first time and are about to, take off into a hover, press force trim up without touching your controls so that you engage the SAS, or the stability augmentation system, and then hovering will become way easier on initial takeoff. So in order to engage its SAS, press force trim up without using, holding any controls. That way it's still centered. And hovering should then become like just something way better. And no, they did not. Hoggett still has yet to add the Apache to their Georgia at War servers, which is kind of unfortunate. But they do have it on their TNN servers, which is what I'm on right now.
And deslaving.
Oops.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Really? Do you not see anything?
And I'm deslaved. Target stored.
I'm going to try rolling in a bit more slowly this time. Decreasing collective.
Roger, engaging.
Trimming for the new slower speed. And we'll slowly roll in towards the target area to give ourselves more time for more shots. And without actually having to come into a hover, because it's easier to not hover than it is to maintain a hover.
Engaging.
I need to keep that flight path marker in the direction I want to go, though. Wow, really? Did that hard for him to hit a target from a distance like this? Or is it because I'm shaking the aircraft? Probably because I'm shaking the aircraft.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Wait, really? Come on.
And I'm deslaved. And blazed and stored.
Are we out of... Oh, we're out of Hellfires, that's why. Okay, let's... We're going to control the rockets then, if that's the case. So I'm going to switch to rockets, and then I am going to take control of this. Put the I-beam on the target area. So it's saying I need to come right? No, it's saying I need to come left. I have no idea. I don't know what this means anymore. Oh, we are now in a hover. A descending hover. I didn't anticipate coming to a full stop. I thought we were still drifting at like 50 knots. Okay. Trigger guard and fire. see where those go. Shooting off to the left, which is honestly what I should have expected. Cool. Very nice. Alright, that's some decent amount of practice. I have watched your joystick. Sorry, let me catch up on chat while we head back towards the FARP. Oh, come on. It takes a lot of mental mental dedication to stay flying in this thing, unfortunately. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And trim. Okay. Hopefully that'll just keep us there. And of course it's not. Let me trim again. Are you not trimming? Like, what's going on here? Well, nose down until we have neutral vertical speed. Why is it not trimming? Do I not have it bound? Yeah, force trim is set. It's like force trim doesn't want to work all the time. Unless it got damaged earlier. I kind of doubt. Yeah, it doesn't want to force trim on my stick anymore. Like if I do full, like a lot of right and then force trim, it doesn't want to stick to that. Oh, it kind of did. Oh, maybe it's on button release. Let me try that. Yeah, it's probably on button release. Let me do... Uh-oh. No. Press... Oh, come on. Press and release. Okay, there we go. Maybe it's on release, that's why. Okay, let's see. Gotcha, jumped in this from the K50. I already read that. That's really good info. I'll try. I've watched your joystick videos for F-16. It is all amazing, but using both keyboard and Xbox controller makes it easier. Hey, you do you. I personally like the idea of not having to touch my keyboard or mouse no matter what module I'm in. Like, for example, I have yet to touch my mouse and keyboard. Like, I've been doing all of this using just the gamepad. So yeah, I mean, if you find it's easier to use the keyboard, that way you can dedicate, like, for example, the G key to, like, landing gear up and down. Yeah, that would make sense. Like I said, you do you. Whatever is easier for you. I'm just providing the options. Let me see if I can snatch a spot. Yeah, go for it, man. Was a big shock jumping into the bird and just starting to spin. Yeah, for sure. You definitely have to account for the torque of the aircraft. That's for sure. I thought the FARP was like off to the side here. Maybe it's the green smoke? Okay. Maybe it's not on raise. Maybe I have to hold it for a second. Let go, and then it trims. Yeah, I don't know. It's not trimming for some reason. Did I take damage? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me trim my cyclic anymore. It's trimming rudder, but not cyclic. Not sure what's going on. Let's get a new Apache. Spectators. Go to the same one. Sorry guys. Okay, there we go. Did you know you don't need to hold the APU start button? No, I actually never thought you had to hold the APU start button. I just click it once and it works. Go and start her up. Battery. Then APU. Because I just treat it just like in the Hornet or something, where you just flick it on once, and then it just stays there. Except in this case, it's a button instead of a switch.
Hydraulic failure.
Oh, wait, Aqua, are you in an Apache right now? Are you in one of them already? Is this one of you? Like, are you Kronos? Are you Kronos 1-1, Titan 1-1? Oh, no, these are both Kronos. They're probably flying together. So the server I'm on isn't the Caucasus one. It's the TNN training server for Marianas, but they decided to make it the Caucasus map so that they can spread the player load across 2 servers instead of having only one. Ooh, let's see what this guy's doing. Hellfire in flights. I wonder what this booster is on the top. Is it just... Oh, you know what? It's just I'll hang it onto the... onto the rack. Boom! Nice work. Wait, yeah, you're on the wrong server. Yeah, like I said, I'm on the Marianas training server, even though it's not Marianas. So, get on the server and I'll hop into your gunner seat. Did you know Hellfires have thrust vectoring? Do they have... Is that how they're maneuverable? That they use thrust vectoring? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Oh, this guy's out of Hellfires, so I can't actually see it. What about mine? Is it really thrust vectoring? Like, I don't see any fins on the back other than the fins that are on the fuselage. And they appear to articulate because they have like a separate, like, little line here that might indicate that it kind of flaps around. But I mean, that's pretty cool if it's thrust vectoring. I just don't see any like actuating surfaces. Ah, there you go. Dolphin, Aqua J. Let's see where you're at. There you are. Alright, I'm going to join your Apache. Let's see if we have some massive desync, like I've been having. Alright, we're in. Let's do it. Batteries on. Turn on all my radios. Primary. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, I will trust you know how to do this. And I'll just be along for the ride and I'll shoot stuff if you need me to shoot stuff.
Hydraulic failure.
Alright, I'll take care of the alignment for the Doppler. Oh, you already did that. Alright, very good. Let's do bore sight, IHADS, and let's get this thing aligned. I found if I look at the center of the cockpit and then shift my gaze to the right and down, that's usually just enough to get everything lined up. There we go. A little more off to the right. Honestly, that should be good enough. Okay, cool. All right. That's all good, man. Like, for example, I've noticed that the engines haven't started yet. Either that's desync or it's you not starting the engines yet. Me of little faith. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was desync. Oh, got it. You're aligning the IHADs. Can you just shoot the gun if we... Yeah, sure, that's fine. I could take care of gunshots. Here, I have this handy-dandy M4 on the side that I can shoot with. Bam, 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 bam. Put a single shot. Bam, bam, bam. And then safety. And I don't think you can
Rotor
rack
RPM
it.
low.
Yeah, I don't think you can rack it.
Rotor RPM low. Rotor RPM low.
We're at 21%. Good to go to idle. Nice. Good work, man.
Engine 1 out. Engine 1 out.
Let's see what the weapons page looks like. It's probably desynced. Oh, it's not. Look at that. I have all the weapons available. Cool. This is looking like a good start. It's easy to fly with a complete module. What do you mean by complete module? Because technically
Engine 2
the
out.
AH-64 is not
Engine
complete.
2 out.
Unless that was the point you were making. Alright. We're going to wait for it to stabilize at 65. Or rather, we're going to wait for the PSI to drop to 70. And then throttle up. Yeah, there's no intercom, unfortunately.
Engine 1 out.
Oh, that was a bit too early. I don't know if that's going to cause problems. Alright, well, let's hope we didn't fry our engine. Here, hold on. Let me turn on SRS and maybe we can talk to each other that way. Give me a second. Let's go TNN. Alright, I'm now connected to the TNN server, and I'm going to set intercom. Com checked. Intercom. Nothing? No one? You there? The IP address you're going to need is going to be... Oh, there's no intercom at all? What the heck? That's lame. How are people going to talk to each other? What if we set this to hot mic? Com check? Com check? Or ICS push to talk? Ah, that's lame. Okay, well, we'll figure this out. I'm gonna disconnect from SRS. You know what? Tell you what, we'll do it this way. I'm gonna ping you on Discord. Actually, yes, it does trigger. It does run on AA batteries. Bro, your Xbox controller layouts for the T-Dock are so helpful. Oh, awesome, man. Glad to hear it. If you want a real challenge, you'll use my full aircraft Xbox controller layout. Control the whole thing with just a gamepad. Yeah. Hold on, let me call you really quick. Hey, what's up, man? Alright, so we've got Aqua J on Discord. I cannot currently hear him, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you having issues with your mic? Okay, no worries. Don't worry about talking. As long as I can talk to you, we've got half the communication going. So let's go ahead and take off. And if you need to talk to me, just wave hand signals at me. Just talk to me in US hand signal or hand sign language. Did you make a CPG Xbox guide? I think the CPG will be easier. Yep. Yes, I did. So if you go to, I don't know, just any of my like DCS Xbox controller tutorials, in the description should be a link to my Xbox controller album, and in that you should find the CPG, or rather the TDAC only Xbox controller bindings. Technically Xbox and DualShock 4/DualSense. Oh, APU is still on. You may want to turn that off. There we go. Alright, so just for the sake of target practice, what we can do is we can head over to waypoint. I don't know if this will update for you. Like, so if I set direct for route to waypoint, let's say, I don't know, let's go waypoint 3. I don't know if that'll change for you, but that's waypoint 3. Woo! Yeah, no kidding, man. And government pays for our gas, it's fine. Taxpayers pay for our gas. That's $6 a gallon? Ah, man, it's fine. That's cheap. I use the controls all the time. They're awesome, man. Glad to hear it. I'm glad all these control areas are helping out people. It's good to hear. Alright, let's go ahead and slave and deslave. Oh, that did not work. Right, because I need to set my acquisition source to waypoint 3. There we go. And then slave oh, really? Oh, right, because I need to select TADS. Slave at waypoint 3. There we go. Wait. Hold on. I don't think this is working the way I think it does. This needs to be... That's waypoint 3. Setting to waypoint 3. Direct 2 point, waypoint 3. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Oh, it did go. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's already there. Sweet. So let's deslave. So now we can control it over at waypoint 3. Oh, wow. There's actually already a lot of dead things over there. I don't know if there's actually much for us to kill. Strange. Let's check the double check the F10 map. No, there are things for us to kill. Like T90, BTR. You know what? I have a better idea. Let's make this a little bit harder on ourselves. We're going to direct ourselves to waypoint 2 instead. So let's go to waypoint 2. So direct. Waypoint 2. Yeah, no worries. Alright, waypoint 2 is set, so go ahead and turn towards waypoint 2. And we'll engage targets in that direction. It's off to the right. Like, that away. There you go. Very cool. Oh. Then we'll set our acquisition to waypoint 2 as well. Slave. Unslave. And zoom in. That. We already see our targets as well. Too bad they're not hot. I'm not sure what's going on there. Like, I have FLIRs set, but they're not, like, glowing like I would have expected. Let's actually just use our center screen. Alright, so I know there is anti-aircraft guns between us and these targets. I want to find those guys first. I think they're somewhere around here. Along this tree line. Oh, I can almost hear you. It's a little low. Well, I don't see the threats that are like between us and them. Well, I could barely hear Aqua. Let me see if I can turn up your volume, unless you think it's something you could change. Ah, okay. Okay, so we've got targets off the nose. Looks like a bit of smoke of some kind. That's probably fire. Because it looks hot. Wait. Off to the side? Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna see if we can target one of these guys. So let's grab this one. Go LMC. Let's make sure our laser is actually on. It is not. There we go. I'm gonna select the Hellfires. Let's change our code to, let's say, C. Change our actual code to C as well so that it matches. Alright, so what they're looking for is C, what we're lasing is C, and then we don't care about LST. Alright, cool. Now let's make sure this works. Laser's firing, and we're more than 10 kilometers away, so I'll have to get closer. Future helicopter cockpit's going to be a couple iPads and a game controller. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're basically seeing that already with drones, right? Why aren't you on dual streaming on Twitch? Well, I mean, that's up to Aqua if he wants to stream. And also, because I'm not streaming on Twitch, so that's not quite an option either. Which is unfortunate. Alright, well, we'll focus our target on here. We're still at 10 kilometers out. In the meantime, I'm going to keep an eye on the area outside the cockpit and make sure we're not going to be surprised by AAA. I feel like we might be if we're not careful. You know what, they might be at this tree line, like somewhere here. Aqua, can you do me a favor? Can you fly north up the coast a little bit? Like, just turn right 90 degrees. And then we'll fly out, like, I don't know, a few kilometers. And then we'll reapproach from that direction, because I do not feel safe coming from this angle. We're not even close to our target, and I think we're going to be in a line of fire before we even get in firing range. Let's change this to the gunner sight. What's that? Yeah, just keep flying in this direction. And I will see if I can't spot anything that might want to kill us. Yeah, just keep flying this way for, like, until you reach the lake. Like, go on the other side of the lake and then turn back around. Where's the manpad? Shoot the heli? No, don't do that. Don't worry, there's plenty of AAA that'll take care of us. Gotta be here somewhere. I know it is. Oh, is that it? No, that looks like a tree shadow. Damn, dude. All my years of playing DCS and I still can't find giant-ass military equipment on the ground. Something's shining over there. I don't know what that is. Let's zoom in. Oh, that actually looks like something. It's actually telling me where something's at by shining. Let's let's get our slave on this area. Oh yeah, look at that. There it is. Cool, sweet. Found something. Alright, so go ahead and turn in on my acquisition source. I'm gonna laze and store. I think I pressed the right button. Pretty sure I pressed the right button. Oh, one sec. I'll direct you onto it. Give me a second to... Just keep flying in this direction and stay safe. I will direct you in just a second. ESD. Let's go to attack. And coordinates. Is that not how that works? Is it one of these? Area. Targets. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Maybe I didn't actually store it. Give me a sec. Just controls. Oh, hold up. Gee. Oh. I don't know if you wanted to fire that, but you definitely fired something. Okay, so I need to laze, and then I need to store. Is that not how that works? Ah, there we go. We got it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Oh, what computer do I have? It is a self-built computer, so there's no, like, specific thing that I've got. We'll go to... Coordinates. Go to point. No, sorry, route. Is that not how that works? Hold on. How does this work? Let's zoom out. Ah, there it is. Let's go route, direct. Why is that moving? That's weird. There we go. Okay, we're now routed to the target, so you should see it come up as a point on the ground. Yeah, it should be 05. Apparently I added it as a waypoint earlier, so technically it's still directing you there, so it's all good. Okay, we're at 9,000 kilometers. Let me make sure we have our Hellfire set. Yes, we do. We are armed. I think we're ready to go. Let's zoom in. And then we'll target this guy in the back since he actually looks alive. This way. There we go. Good enough. And we should be able to fire. Am I good to go? Oh, no weapon selected? Hold on. There we go. And firing. And not firing. There's backscatter. Let me set this to last. Pylon limits. You might have to angle the nose forward or back and turn ourselves. Oh, and it looks like the server restarted. God damn it. Talk about blue balls, man. What the hell? Well, anyways, I think I have to drop off anyways. It's going to be, I'm going to have to do some errands for the day. So, anyways, thanks for flying around. That was fun. For anyone who joined the stream, thank you guys for joining. This was kind of a short stream just because it was in the morning for me, so I just thought I'd get in some practice before I got my day started. So if you guys liked that gameplay, as short as it was, feel free to give me a like, give me a follow, subscribe, whatever it is that is on YouTube these days. And thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good one. Take care. Bye.